Tribe, nobody says manifestation is easy. Nobody told you when you go down this road of success and manifesting, you want your dream life, you want to live life on your terms, you want to call the shots, okay? We all want different things. We all want a different dream life. We all don't want the same thing, baby. But listen, nobody said it was going to be easy, okay? It's going to be tough. You understand? And before we kind of get into this, now, even when I came back to YouTube a few years ago, okay, I didn't want to be the cliche manifesting coach. I wanted to give you guys the truth. I wanted to get you guys results, okay? I didn't want to fall into what's popular, fall into trying to go viral, fall into do this 24-hour manifesting technique. How do you get your X back in 24 hours? I didn't want to do anything like that because, listen, that doesn't get you results. And even if you get results, the results don't stay. You go right back to your old fucking self. Okay, this is what these like new gurus, if you want to call them a guru, tell you, because all they want to do is go viral. All they want to do is figure out what's popular to tell you. Okay, they want to be like, oh, I call this my perfume method. Spray perfume and think this and everything will come to you. Okay, it's a crock of shit. That's what it is. It's not going to give you your dream life. That's what you have to understand, tribe. Okay, immediate gratification is not going to give you your dream life. Listen, your old identity, your old ways, your habits you have right now, what you have to understand is not going to take you to your promised land. It's not going to take you to your dream house. It's not going to take you to your dream car. It's not going to make you a millionaire. You understand? It's not going to take you to your dream SP. It's not. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that people are lying to you. Some of them are new. They just don't have the experience. The other side of it, the trap that people fall into in the manifesting world, being a manifesting coach, the trap they fall into is they're giving you immediate gratification. They're telling you what you want to hear because that's what's popular and that's what's going to make that's what's going to make them viral, and that's all they care about is becoming viral. You understand? That's why even a lot of my videos are not even popular, because I'm telling you what you need to fucking hear so you can change your life, you can get results. Okay? Listen, the real advice is not sexy. It's not popular. Okay, it's not popular for me to sit here and tell you manifesting isn't as easy as I think it was going to be. It's not sexy to sit here and tell you, you know what? You got to remain in a fire, baby. It's not sexy to tell you, you drew the line in the sand and you don't move, no matter how hard it gets. When your life is crumbling around you, which it will eventually when you do this work, no one tells you that because it's not popular. Okay? Listen, guys, I've been doing this work, not just in manifesting, in business and success most of my flipping life. Okay? I'm not saying I'm the smartest in the world. I'm not saying that you should even listen to me. Okay? But what I am saying is my heart is in the right fucking place. And my heart is to tell you the truth to get you results. Understand? So, even though that long rant, how do we make manifesting easy? How do we do this? Okay? I want to tell you how. And before I tell you how, I'm kind of excited, even though I'm yelling and screaming at you and act like I'm being mean with you. But I am excited because this is Saturday. Ang and I are moving. We're finally moving to Jomtien. A lot of you know we've been up here in Suren for 1.5 years taking care of Ang's dad. We're finally moving. Everything is set up, okay? We're leaving on Tuesday. Okay, we got the bus going down there on Tuesday. Get a place, get situated. We'll come back up here just for the puppies. Pick up the puppies, pick up the rest of our stuff. That's all planned. We got that all settled. So we are excited. We are leaving in 2 flipping days. Okay, so we are excited about that. I'm excited about that, even with you guys or YouTube, I'm not always, just sitting here in the same thing. I'll have a lot more opportunity, a lot better areas to film in and stuff like that and show you guys. Just wanted to put that disclaimer in there really fast before we jump into this. Now, when we say nobody says manifestation is easy, that's 100% true, okay? But what I told you before is, remember I told you, if you're really listening, when I was screaming at you, when I was yelling at you, I was being a parent to you, stop listening to people. Stop falling for immediate gratification. Stop falling for these 24-hour techniques, okay? But listen, it is so true, okay? Listen, you might attract your ex back, and you say, oh, it worked. And a month later, they run away from you again. It's not staying results. You might manifest a cup of coffee, but you can't manifest your dream house. Okay? Maybe you manifest one big thing, but it's all up and down all over. Or you can't keep it. It don't stay with you. Why? Listen, guys, you have to ask yourself why. Why doesn't the things you manifest stay with you? Okay? I'm getting you to think here. I'm going to tell you, but I want you to think. Why? Okay? This is the stuff you guys got to do, but you guys don't. Why? Why in the world, when I manifest something, it don't stay? Okay? Now, remember at the beginning of the video, somewhere in the beginning of me yelling at you, remember I told you, the old you cannot come with you. The old you, the you that you are right now, that identity, right now, your habits, your old habits, your decisions you're making right now, the habits you have right now, let me put it that way because it's more powerful and it's true, is not going to take you to your dream life. You have to understand this. Okay, if you're doing SP work, you want to manifest your SP, well, the current you right now that has no standards or boundaries and non-negotiables, that gave up all their friends and gave up their hobbies to do whatever their SP is doing, is not going to attract your SP back. And even if you do, they're not going to stay with you. Okay? 100% true. Listen, guys, the old you cannot take you to your dream life no matter what you want. The old you, the you right now, that identity cannot and will not and not ever take you to your dream car, your dream house, make you a millionaire, take you to your dream job. No way. Okay? How do you do it? Listen, this is all about identity work, and self-concept. Now, if you want to call it self-concept or concept of self, that's up to you, baby. Okay? It's all about identity and self-concept. Okay? What's self-concept? Self-concept is like self-image, what you think about yourself. Are you confident in yourself? Do you believe you deserve a good fucking life? That is self-image. When you walk somewhere, you're confident. You know you make the best decisions, okay? You make the best decisions and you make quick decisions and you keep to your decisions. You understand? It's how you think about yourself. It's how you think about outcomes. Listen, if I sit here and think like all things work out for me, all things work in my favor, and you think of your life as just doom and gloom, well, listen, we're both experiencing the same thing. You're experiencing life as doom and gloom, if I said that backwards, and I'm experiencing life as everything works out for me. Everything works out in my favor. Okay, I am God's favorite, and so are you. Okay, so if I'm thinking that way, that's what's manifesting to me. Okay, eventually that changes my self-image. Eventually that changes my concept of self, my self-concept. What I think about myself, what I think about my environment. Okay? And this is the exact reason why I made the 30-day breakthrough challenge. Because the 30-day breakthrough challenge is all about identity work and all about self-concept. Okay? Because in order to get your dream life, in order to manifest anything, and I'm talking about big things, guys. I'm talking about you're trying to manifest things that's going to alter your life, things that's going to change your life overnight, and it's going to change your family's life overnight. I'm not talking about a cup of coffee here, okay? This is why I created a 30-day breakthrough challenge, because it's all about identity work. It's all about shifting you from the old you to the new you. Because once you shift, okay, now listen, now you're in alignment with the person you have to be, the person you have to become that has your dream life, that has that dream house, that has that dream car, that has that millionaire salary. Okay? You understand? This is why I said you have to burn the old you. You understand? You got to let that old self go, baby. You got to right now, listen, you want to speed things up? Right now, today, you got to fucking change. Okay? You got to start acting like that most successful version of you. Okay? And you might sit there and say, well, Chad, I don't know how I would act. Okay? Well, you got to do some homework. Okay? You don't want it bad enough, baby. If you sit there and tell me, Chad, I don't know how I would act. I don't know how I would act if I had $1 million in the bank. Okay? Well, you don't want it bad enough. Okay? Because listen, if you wanted it bad enough, you would figure it out. You would sit there and think and contemplate, how would I be? What type of decisions would I be making? How would I be thinking? What type of friends would I have? Would I be hanging out with a totally different group of friends? Would I be hanging out in a totally different new environment? Okay, like when we moved to Jump in, listen guys, we're going to be in a totally different environment than a up in Surin in a Thai village where everybody's poor. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just saying. Okay, you got to figure this stuff out. Yes, if you work with me personally and stuff like that, I can take you through the process to get you thinking, get that motor running in your brain again. Okay, but if you want to do this stuff for free, okay, you got to figure this stuff out. You got to ask yourself the right questions. Okay, but listen, that's why I said in the beginning, the old you, the you that's making decisions right now. You have old habits, old thinking habits. You got old beliefs about everything around you. You got old beliefs what you even believe about yourself. Okay? Deep down, you truly don't really believe you deserve your dream life. But listen, that's exactly what's coming to you. You're getting everything you want, but you're getting what you don't want. Because you're not controlling this nugget up here. Okay? And this is why I said back in the beginning of the video, okay, this work is tough. This work isn't sexy, baby. Yeah, it's sexy when you start getting results. It's sexy when it starts working for you. Okay, but when you start shifting, listen, guys, when you start shifting from that old version of you, your old identity, to that new identity, that most successful version of you, listen, it's going to get ugly for a while. You understand? Okay, you're going to feel like giving up 150 times, but you don't. Okay, when I say stand in a fire, okay, that means your whole life is being burnt around you. Okay, but I mean, you stand in the fire, you are scared shitless. Because no, you know why you're scared shitless? Is because the old you cannot come with you. The old habits, your old decisions, that old version of you that's been with you your whole entire life has to be burnt away. It can't come with you. You understand? See, the issue you guys are having is you think you want somebody to fucking tell you, well, yes, Becky, you can take the old version of you over here and you can manifest your dream house. And you want to believe it, but then 5 years later, you're still back here in the old version of you, not living in your dream house because some cornflake told you what you wanted to hear. They didn't tell you the truth. They didn't say, Becky, it's going to get ugly, baby. Your whole goal is not to give into it. That's your whole goal. Your whole goal is not to be scared of the fire. That's your whole goal. Your whole goal is I drew a line in the sand and I am not fucking moving. I am not moving from this line. Okay? My old version of me might kick the shit out of me, but I'm still standing up and putting my feet right back on the line and flip and say out loud so my subconscious mind can hear me, I am not moving. I said, this is different this time. I said I drew the line on the sand. I am not moving. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up until I flip and win. That's the mindset you got to be when you do this work. That's what I mean. This work is not sexy. It's definitely not sexy in the beginning. It's definitely not sexy when you're going through the fire. How do I flip and know? Because I've done it. Okay? I continually do flipping identity work on myself. You know why? It's because We're always going to go to a newer version of us, a more successful version of us, okay? And guess what, Chad? My old habits can't come with me, okay? In the beginning, I got to become aware of my old habits. I got to become aware of my habits that are holding me back. I got to become aware of my thinking that's holding me back. I got to become aware of my self-concept of myself that's holding me back. You understand? Okay, I got to become aware of my self-image that's holding me back. I become aware of my confidence level that's holding me back. I got to become aware of all this stuff. And listen, guys, when you become aware of it, it's frustrating. It just super is. Okay, it's like most people, once they become aware of everything, that's the first phase where they give up. If they last through that, the second phase they give up is when they hit the fire. When shit hits the fan, that's where they give up. Okay, listen, it really goes back to Success 101. If success and manifesting was easy, if living your dream life was easy, everybody would do it. Isn't that true? Everybody would be doing it. If manifesting was so easy, and the concept of manifesting is easy, okay, that power is within you. But if it was so easy, everybody would do it, but it's not, okay? And the reason why I'm making this video is because the whole flipping industry is really meant to keep you stuck in the rat race. The whole flipping industry manifesting, most people are keeping you actually stuck. They're not helping you. You know why they're keeping you stuck? But they're telling you what you want to hear. Okay. Even with my YouTube channel, even if you join the tribe, the YouTube membership, okay, I've had people watch one video, and I know what video it is. I have people watch one video, and I rub them the wrong way because I don't tell them, I don't sugarcoat it, I don't tell them what they want to hear, and they literally go and cancel the membership. Wearing their feelings on their shoulders. They're used to people telling me, oh, just tell me what I want to hear, Chad. No, baby, I want to get you results. I want you to live your dream life. I really want you to live your dream life. I really want you to live life on your terms, baby, no matter what it is. You might not want my life. You might not want to travel the world. You might not want to live abroad like I do. I've been in Thailand for 5 years. You might not want to do that stuff, okay? That's fine. We all don't want the same things. We all want to cater life. Listen, we all want to cater life around exactly what we want to do. Okay? That's your dream life. If you don't know what that is, you got to figure that stuff out. Okay? But as we wrap up this video, I don't want to keep on screaming at you and being mean to you. Oh my God, Chad's being mean. But you need to hear it. Okay? Someone needs to come out and flip and say it. Okay, in this manifesting world, okay, you understand, okay? I've watched people's channels sometimes, and I'm literally scratching my flipping head, like, are you really trying to get people results? Or are you just trying to tell them what they want to hear? Even with my Thailand peeps, because I share Thailand stuff on my channel too, even for the Thailand tribe. That's why I don't like Thailand channels. Almost none of these channels tell you the truth about Thailand, tell you the truth about living abroad. Okay. Why? Because it's not viral. It's not sexy. It's not popular. Okay. You understand, tribe? But other than that, tribe, I better go. Just want to share those thoughts with you. And always remember, I do love you guys. Okay. Even though most of us have never met, some of us chat in comments and stuff like that. Some of you guys send me emails and stuff. But when I really got back in this work to do the right thing, try my best, the heart of hearts, try my best to give you the right stuff, the right tools, so you can live your dream life. So you can start living life on your terms. You can start calling the shots in your life. Okay. And once you get confidence that this stuff works and confidence in yourself, and you start changing who you really are, being that most successful version of you, that's the real shift, baby. Okay? That's the real shift. That's where life-altering things come in your life. Okay, when I talk about even in my channel and videos, I might not say it all the time. When I talk about manifesting, I'm talking about you want to manifest things that's life-altering. You understand? You're not trying to manifest your ex back that's going to treat you the same way, treat you like garbage, and break up with you again a month later. You want to attract someone in your life that's going to make you better. And you're going to make them better. Okay? You understand? You're trying to manifest stuff in your life it's going to be life-altering for you and your family and your extended family. Okay? Manifesting a cup of coffee is not life-altering. Okay? I'm talking about things that's going to change your flipping life between night and day. I'm talking about you living in your dream house, you living in your dream car, no matter how much it costs. I'm talking about you're making the money you want to make that's going to change your fucking life. You can do anything you want. It's not about the money. It's literally just about the choice, the decision. If you want to do it, you can flip and do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys? Okay, I got all the dogs over here. I'm getting them motivated too. They're getting all hyper and wrestling over there. They are. They're like, Chad, you're pumping me up. But anyway, guys, remember I love you. If you have questions on this, comment below. If you need help with anything, check out the description. That's where all my nuggets are. If you want to jump into the 30-day challenge, check out the description. I got a link in that where you can find out more about it. Other than that, remember I love you. And I'll see you in Jomtien, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited for the move. But anyway, peace out. Love you. See you later.